We
Hi.
are streaming.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. We're streaming Scythe Part 2. At least, I hope streams recording. I don't see it on YouTube yet, actually. Hoping everyone can hear everyone well. Hoping people can hear Elaine well, because...
Hi.
Yeah. Might as well send out all the tweets letting people know we're online.
I can see it. It's live.
Yeah.
Ah, great.
Excellent. Awesome sauce. Alright, okay. So, just gonna wait for viewers to start gathering and kicking in and saying hello and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, in case you're not aware, this is Scythe live stream part 2. Our part 1 had some issues at the end, some technical difficulties, and we weren't able to continue playing with the game, and we decided to postpone it and do it at a different date, which is what it is. We're doing this now. Yay! And with us today we have Elaine, who's part of No Pun Included as well, so since you're watching this on this channel, you might know her already. And we also have two Johns, Jon 1 and Jon 2. So Jon 1, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, my name's Jon Perkis, and I run a YouTube channel called Actualol, which is board game videos with a bit of comedy thrown in.
And Jon 2?
I've got a YouTube channel where I do reviews and full playthroughs and vlogs, and I just talk about board games a lot. That's pretty much what I do.
Right, okay, so since you're watching this, and if you watched part 1, you might be aware of a couple of differences. So the first big difference is that we don't have Mr. Gaming Rules Paul Grogan with us. Now, the reason for that is basically a couple of reasons. Paul was very ill lately, and he's an incredibly busy man. And he's going to the Czech Republic as well very soon, like in a couple of days. And we just couldn't schedule a day where we could all do this again. So we had to make a concession, and we're finishing this game without Paul. Now, everything that Paul did in relation to other players was basically win combat against me and trounce me at the very end of the last stream. That's still there. So yeah, my character is now back at the starting location, and we're just ignoring everything else that happened, and basically all of Paul's pieces are gone. So, sigh, but that's how we have to continue the game. We have to continue it as a 4-player game. The other difference you might notice is that whatever this is doesn't look like the previous client that we used for the game. And up until today, we were going to use Tabletopia again. We're going to continue with our game. However, what we found out is that actually our game had not been saved. I mean, it was saved, but it expired, the session expired, and we had to recreate the entire thing. And we weren't sure if we're ever gonna finish this today and and would have to do a part 3, and in that case, we didn't want to recreate the entire board state again. So what we're doing instead is we're playing Scythe on Tabletop Simulator, where we don't have to rely on cloud storage. We've tried to get in touch with Tabletopia today, but maybe it was just a little bit too late. And yeah, apologies, because they did retweet the link to the stream and whatnot, but it is what it is. We're doing this on Tabletop Simulator because we're just feeling at this particular moment that it's a little bit more secure in terms of our stream if we have to repeat it ever again. So there's that. And aside from that, everything remains the same. And we're just gonna continue onwards with the game. Now, if you're not familiar with Scythe, if you missed part 1, then you're just gonna have to bear with us. We're gonna be explaining what we're doing and why we're doing it, but otherwise we're just gonna continue with where the game left off. And that means that Elaine is about to take her turn, because she was gonna be next.
Yeah, I realise now, looking at it, I remember at the end thinking, oh god, I really messed that up, and then it all started to go wrong on the stream, and I thought, oh good, maybe like something, we'll forget something happened, but no, it's all perfectly recreated for me, so, including the bit I fluffed. So what I'm going to do, I am still going to do the same thing. I'm going to produce because it seems like the most sensible thing for me to do.
Right. Okay. And that makes 2 tokens. Resources on the 2 areas where you have workers, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to get another worker
And another worker.
and another worker.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're basically making loads of workers.
Yeah. Sorry, that's there, and that's it. That's all I'm getting.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay the renown now, do I? The power, sorry.
Yeah, you do.
So I do.
You do have to pay the
Okay.
power. Oh no, sorry, you
Should
just
I
uncovered
use-
it. No,
yeah,
no, you
yeah.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Someone on chat is saying, is Jamie missing? Well, we never knew that Jamie was going to be on the stream last time. He was on chat last time, and we never played never. I don't know what I'm saying. We never made plans for that originally.
We never played man.
Played mans. We never made plans for that originally, but he was just there, which was incredibly awesome. But I imagine Jamie's a busy man, and we were thankful to have. Oh no, there's Jamie.
he is.
Yeah, never mind.
Yay.
Yeah. Hey Jamie, how you doing?
I was about to say we have no way of knowing if he's here or not.
Yeah.
There he is.
But there he is.
There he is. The entire thing I said didn't matter. It did not matter. Okay, so Elaine, you've taken your turn. You made some workers, and we're gonna go to Jon 2.
Oh God.
Jon 1. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to catch up with what my plans were. I'm thinking about moving so that I can get my character across the river.
Can you do that? Oh yeah, because you have river walking, right?
I have Riverwalk, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Alright,
but
cool.
the character wouldn't be able to take the worker with them.
No, it's the mechs that are able to do that.
Yeah, so that's kind of frustrating. And then workers themselves can only just move within their kind of crappy starting areas because they can't Riverwalk on their own. So, and then in terms of resources, I seem to just have 1 lump of metal, so it's kind of not good for all that much at the moment. So I need to be thinking about getting something else. So I was thinking about getting some wood at some point so that I can build a building.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking a lot through here. But I only have 1 worker on 1 wood, so that would only give me 1 wood, and so that's not as much as I need.
No.
So yeah, I think for now I'm gonna move, but even that feels not as powerful or useful as I would like. But
Okay. But
Oh.
there's some movement happening.
oh, that's a shame. So the enlisting, I don't quite have enough money to do that. Okay, yeah. So I will. I'm gonna move my character across here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you move them twice?
No, you can't actually.
No, fine. And I guess I might move my mech back to drag a worker back.
Oh yeah, you can move him back. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, and then you'll carry the worker to make more wood. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're setting yourself up. Yeah.
Yeah, this far into the game. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm done. Jon's turn.
Jon
Alright.
2. Yeah, sorry. Someone in chat was asking. In case you missed, we at the start of the stream we were saying that we've had an issue where our room wasn't saved on Tabletopia. It expired, so we decided to kind of use Tabletop Simulator for this part of the stream, where we recreated the game, and we're just doing it so we sure we can save it, and that we can, if we need to come back to it, we can come back to it.
And I guess the flip side is we've now shown people how Scythe looks on 2 different platforms.
Yeah, exactly. People
That was
get.
the plan all along.
Yeah, people get the best of both worlds, and
Yeah.
it does look spiff on Tabletop Simulator. If you haven't seen this room, it is awesome. It really, really is awesome. And look at this chest full of resources, and there's a rule book and the game
Box
box,
and
everything.
everything.
Yeah, it's properly awesome. There we go.
All right. So it is my turn, and I'm pretty sure I know what I was going to do. I'm going to be moving, so I plunk it down over here, And once again, just in case we have newish people, the way this works when you activate the spot, you get to do the top bit, and then you get to do the bottom bit if you can afford it. So the
Yeah.
top bit for me is I can move 3 different units once, or I could get a gold. So I'm going to move 3 different units, and I'm going to begin by moving my main unit into the factory. And so you may notice that my main unit was swimming, which is not a normal thing. I think I might be the only one. No, there's 2 different races that can do that. I have a special ability that I unlocked by building my submarine mech, essentially, which lets me move my my mechs and my main player character from lakes to any other lakes or out of lakes.
Yeah.
So this guy's going to jump out of the lake
here.
onto the factory, woohoo! And we'll evaluate that at the end of my turn. But I still have 2 other moves. So this mech here, he is going to. I really think I need to keep getting mechs built. So he's going to move over here, and you'll notice he was underwater as well, and he got a bunch of workers with him. This is what Jon 1 was talking about, where mechs can grab workers with them when they move. Workers can't really move across water normally, but they're kind of inside the submarine, I suppose. So that was my second move.
Or you're swimming on your bear. That's also an entirely valid, legit possibility.
They can go with your character as well?
Well, no, I mean, you know, that's why your character can walk through lakes, because he swims on the bear.
Yes.
She swims on the bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
He or
taught
she?
my how to swim.
Oh, it is a she, definitely. It's an Anna.
And then I have one more movement, and I don't think I want to use it. So I don't think I will, because I want to build. Yeah, I think I like where everybody's at, so I'm not going to move that. So I'm done moving. Next up, the bottom part of the player board, you'll see over here, I can spend 2 oil in order to do an upgrade action, and I'm going to do that because I've got 3 oil. So I'll grab.
You do?
Yeah, I got these 2 oil here. And again, just to reiterate, in case you're not familiar with the game or you didn't see the first part, resources stay on the board. They're yours if you control the hex that the resources are on, and you control the hex by having buildings or people. So these are my oil because my people are there. So I'll get rid of them. And when you do an upgrade, it's pretty cool. You take one of the cubes from the top row and you pull it down to the bottom row. So you essentially make the top row better. And I think I'm going to take this cube out of my production spot so that I can produce on 3 different hexagons instead of 2, which might seem a little silly because right now I'm only on 2 hexagons, but I'm thinking towards the future. And I'll put this down on here, and I'm allowed to plunk it down here because it has little dotted lines.
Yep.
And now when I build my next mech, it's only going to cost me 3 metal instead of 4, which makes me happy. And then the last thing is I get a gold. Well, last thing for the upgrade is I get to grab a gold from the supply. And now the last thing is the super cool thing because I ended my turn on the factory.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Except none of us get to see that. Although, if you wanna, if we can all turn away and you can just plonk the cards down on the camera and but then I will see. Okay, I can turn my face away.
Yeah. Why not? Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Put your hand where the camera is, and I'll grab the deck.
Looking at this guy. I'm just looking at the deck right now. So there we go.
Okay, that's fine. So explain to everybody. So the factory is the center spot on the board, and whenever you move your main person in there, you get to grab one of these cool cards. And actually, let me see. How do I do this? I need to do a public. Okay, so what happens here is I get to take one of these and I get to add them to my player board, and it'll be a 5th action slot that I have access to, and I get to look at all 5 of these, and I get to decide which one I want. I'm not going to talk about it too loudly because it's supposed to be hidden, but I have not looked at these yet. I suppose I probably should have already, knowing that this is going to be the first thing I do on my turn. But you can see they have different costs up at the top, but all of them have this double move at the bottom, which lets you move one character twice, which is actually pretty important. So if somebody wants to talk about something else for a moment, I actually need to read these cards. I should have done this prior to the stream. I'm sorry.
Well, I can talk about the light bulbs that I'm looking at right now and how they're burning out my retinas. That could be a thing. If anyone's like concerned about my retinas, you can send your donations to. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no. I can talk about how I've lost combat to Paul, and my next move was actually going to be like, well, I can't move because I've just moved, But I was going to produce and then move and also grab one of these cards. But now I have a lot of work to do to actually get back towards a position where I can claim a factory card, which what I was really going for. But them's the breaks. How are you doing, Jon?
I have just decided I'm now hiding the deck.
Okay. Can I
Stop
stop looking at light bulbs now?
You can. All right. So
All right.
I can now. I guess I can show this card that I grabbed.
Yeah.
Right here. Actually, why don't I'm going to bring it down to my player board. I'll plunk it down, and then I'll describe it real quick, just so that everybody knows what's going on here. This just means, and I probably would have done my upgrading differently if I'd known that this card was in the deck, but whatever. I can spend a power to gain 2 popularity. And if you look at this popularity track, I'm super unpopular right now, which is the big reason that I decided to do that. Because I want to be able to get popular, and then of course I get to move twice. So anyway, that ends my turn.
All right. Okay. Now it's back to me. I think my turn's pretty simple. I'm going to do some production, which will cost me a point of power, which is already painful because I lost some power due to combat with Paul. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to figure this bit out. So I've lost some power, but I get to produce. And most importantly, I get to produce on this area where I've got like loads of workers, which is great, which is what I want to be happening. So I'm going to get free metal. And the cool thing about Tabletop Simulator is just we can copy paste anything. So I just copy paste some metal and it's done. But right here, that's the second hex I'm going to choose, where I'm going to produce, and that guy makes another guy, because that's how they roll in villages in Scythe. And that's cool. My production has really upped its game. I have a lot of workers on the board, which I'm hoping that it's going to basically speed up my play. But yeah, that's it. I don't think I'm going to do anything else. I certainly can't enlist. I don't have anywhere near enough resources to do the bottom action right here. So we're just going to move on back to Elaine.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you already.
Did both Johns go?
Yeah, they did.
Wow, sorry. I was so engrossed in what I was doing. And the damage limitation thereof. I think what I'm going to do is move again.
And kick Jon's butt? Oh, you can't move again because you just moved.
No,
oh,
I
no.
Just moved.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
Produced.
Yeah, sorry, I'm lying.
So
Yeah.
when I say move again, I'm like continuing from the last game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move mech here and take a meeple with it. Take a worker with it. No, I'm not. I'm going to move from there. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move.
You can take the second meeple with you if you want it as well. Otherwise, you're just producing like 3 meeples. Sorry, I should shut up.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I haven't. Oh, I don't know.
Did I ruin your train of thought?
So is that one? Like,
Yeah, that's one.
both
Yeah,
meeples
yeah,
at once?
yeah. You can indeed do that.
Okay. So that's still only one move.
Still only one move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to move my character, because that can also river walk.
Yeah, and
to the wood.
You cannot river walk into the wood. You can only river walk into farms and oil. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
tundra, right?
Okay. So I can't do that then. Okay, she's. Whoa, I don't know how to do that. Well, that ruined that. Then in that case, that worker is going to move there.
Okay, cool. And now you control that oil again.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are you doing the bottom action? Do you have enough
I
resources
can't
for
do
it?
the
No.
bottom
Okay.
action, no, I don't have enough yet.
No. Okay, cool.
Okay, am I up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I am going to, this turn I'm going back to do trade, and this time I'm gonna take, I believe, 1 wood and 1 oil, so that next turn when I produce, I'll create another oil and I'll be able to do an upgrade. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a wood and put it somewhere around here. I'll put it with my neck, I guess. and take an oil and put that there as well. And I don't have enough metal, not nearly enough to build a mech, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. Just before we go to John 2, want to give out a shout out to Ricky Royal from Box of Delights, who's on chat right now. And if any of you who are watching are going to UK Games Expo, I think me, John 1, and Elaine, and Paul Grogan, and Ricky are going to be doing a seminar together. So, and I think it's on a Friday morning, so you can come and check us out. And after that plug, we go to John 2.
Cool. All right, it is my turn, and I think I'm going to be producing. So I'm going to move my pawn all the way over here because I need more people. I've got the ability to produce on 3 hexagons, but I'm only on 2, which I anticipated. So the first thing that happens is I'm going to make a new person because I'm in a village. So this person comes out, and I also reveal that power spot underneath there, so it's going to start costing me power to produce.
Yep.
I
felt
was
that
just
pain.
saying in chat, part of me might be regretting not taking a different factory card, but I don't know. Popularity is important. So whatever. I did it. It's done. I do that, and then these 2 guys in the mountains, they're going to make 2 stone for me, which is not quite enough for me to make another mech, but I'm getting there.
Close.
And
Yeah.
grab the stone, plunk those down, and I don't think I've made a single food this game yet, so
Nope.
I'm not in love.
Yeah. Okay, and we go back to me again. Wow, that came back quick.
Yeah.
Right, it seems I can make another mech, and it's actually pretty cool if I do, because, so, what I do in this case is I plonk this down right here, and that lets me get 2 power, or a combat card. I'm going to take the 2 power. I'll gain a popularity as well, on top of that, because I built this monument, and it's revealed the popularity. And I'll get to build a mech, which is awesome. This turn is awesome, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I take off the coin to pay for the action. I gain the 2 power, which is useful. And I also gain a popularity. I'm the most popular person in the world right now, which is how it should be. And I'm going to pay the 1, 2, 3 metal, and then I'll build a mech and get 2 coins. I'm just going to put those 2 coins on here right now. There we go. So I have a bunch of coins. And there's choices of mech. So I already have the +1 movement speed per hex. So I can also unlock River Walk, which I don't feel is that important to me right now. I can move from lakes and retreat onto adjacent lakes, which is also kind of neat. And before combat, if you pay 1 power, opponent gets -2 power, which is kind of nice. I think I'm going to get the lake walking ability right now, because that's kind of useful. And I think I'm going to dump this mech right here, just because so it can carry my workers somewhere else if I suddenly want to start producing different things, which is important. So yeah, that was me. I'm done. And we go to Elaine. It's much quicker this time round, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and produce, because then I get my extra meeple. It doesn't cost me any more than any more power, and then I get my food.
Mm-hmm.
And I get an oil. I get 2 oils actually. So I'm just looking for some tokens. Efka, I'm going to nick some of your tokens. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, did you just build a worker?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can only choose 2 hexes where you build on, rather than all 3. You can choose 3 if you
okay,
want to call
then
it.
I don't build a worker.
Yeah.
Because that's the suckiest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it?
And that's it, yeah?
Right, so you made some
I
food
made some food and oil.
and oil. You didn't put down... oh, no, you only put down 1 oil. You get 2 oil because you have 2 workers.
Yeah, sorry. I
Yeah.
ran out of oil on your...
One sec,
I'm
I'll just
stealing it from
copy-paste
you.
it. There we go.
Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that.
Done.
Did you do it?
Yeah, all
Oh,
done.
Okay, I won't
All
do
right.
it again then.
Okay, John 1.
No, I'm ready. I know what I'm doing. I think, like you were saying, Efka, you just had a really good turn. You
Yeah.
tend to sort of have at least one, maybe two sort of not so interesting turns, and then you're building up to that. So
Yeah.
hopefully now my turn. Well, when you get to do the top and the bottom, that's an exciting turn.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
I am going to be producing. I think I've thought this through, and so I have to pay a power. That's right, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I don't cover that symbol. So I'm taking my power down to 0,
Yeah.
which I'm sure is safe. And
Don't worry about it.
where do I put this guy? Do I have to
In
put
the
him down?
village.
Yeah, in the village.
Where you
Okay. And then because I upgraded that, I can produce on 3 hexes.
Yeah,
correct?
that's true. You can produce in 3 hexes.
So I will be taking. Oh, so I can just copy paste this. How do I? So
That's an oil. Alright, okay. What are you making?
I'm gonna make. I've got 3 hexes I can make on. So oil, metal, and wood.
Well, no, one of them you already made on, because you made a worker, you said. So that's one of the hexes.
Oh, okay. I can choose not to make the work.
Yeah, you can choose not to do
great. Yeah, he's going back. I don't want him at all.
Right, okay.
Except I covered up the wrong bit. But okay,
There we
fine.
go.
So yeah, I'm gonna just produce one each of the resources. I'm not sure how to do the copying across, so I'm just gonna throw them across from this.
No worries. Guys, if we seem a bit rusty, it's because we haven't played the game in a couple of weeks, and like it takes surprisingly little to actually forget how to play a game. But
Especially when you've played.
I think
other
we're on
games
top
in
of
the
it.
meantime.
We're also playing a new client.
yeah.
Yeah, and so because this is an interesting turn, I will also be paying 2 oil to do an upgrade, and I'm going to do the upgrade first and then pay the 2 oil. And I'm going to take a cube off of move, so I can now move 3 people at a time. And I'm going to be putting it, covering
that's
up
so good.
the wood thing, so I can build for just 1 wood.
And then you get like free coins whenever you. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yes, and I also get 2 coins for this wonderful turn.
Yeah.
Wow.
1, 2. Okay, and
Sweet things are happening. And you paid the oil. Oh, you've taken the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
I've done it.
Thank you. Cool. Yeah. So Jon, your turn.
All right. Well, man, I really wish I could enlist on buildings because you're about to build a bunch of stuff. But I have like no food. I've been like
food either.
I'm really glad you don't have to feed your people in this game because I would be failing at that really badly.
Yeah.
All right. I actually have 4 actions, right? Because I have my factory. The factory has a double move on it, which is pretty attractive.
Yeah.
I will admit. But I think I will. How does this work? 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna still not use it. I'm gonna grab my token and I'm gonna move. Do a 3-person move instead of a big double move thing.
Okay.
When I move, I'm gonna have this mech's gonna go here. I think. Where are you at, Efka? No reason, but let's see. You're over here. Your people can move twice.
My mechs and characters can move 2 hexes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this mech is gonna drag along this buddy here. This guy's gonna hold the fort at the mountains, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done 2 moves. No, actually, I've only done 1 move. Now, this worker is gonna go into the mines and pop back out again here at this mountain. So this mine thing essentially gives me access to pop out at any of these red sections here.
Yeah, you're basically adjacent to all the red sections. I have a question, by the way. So does your character have to go onto the factory tile to get the factory
Yes.
card? It can't be like a mech or something like that.
It must be your character. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Which is a bit risky because is that a risk I want to take? Maybe not. Man, there's no oil around me though. Yeah, sure, it's a risk I'll take. And then my last move will be I got 4 workers now, actually on 4 zones, which is not the best thing ever for what my plans currently are.
No, I can just like. Well, I can't quite just. I should have. If I got river walking, it would have been a lot more threatening with my mechs.
Yeah, but you could. Didn't you build a mine? Yeah, you could just mine over though.
Yeah, I
to the
could.
spot here.
Well, but
And,
that doesn't have any resources. It's not like really attractive to me to suddenly
Right.
go, oh yeah, by the way, I lose 1 popularity, but haha, your worker goes back. You
That's
know?
true, but hypothetically, you know what? I'm gonna rethink this. This guy's gonna stay back. Um, this guy's gonna go here. I don't really need the extra mine now that I think about it. So I've only done one move. I apologize for how long this is taking. So I've got 2 more
It's cool.
moves.
I'll
So
wait
move-
for my turn.
Yeah. Figure out what you're gonna be doing. I'll move this guy back. Am I ever gonna get food? Am I ever gonna get food? No, I'll build buildings. And I have one more move. So I may as well move this guy off of the factory at this point. And I think he's just going to jump in the water. And he'll have lots of different options.
Oh, that's nice for you.
Yes. And then I don't have enough oil to do anything else. So that was my really long move. Your turn, Efka.
Right, okay. Well, I'm definitely going to move. Like, without a shadow, without I'm moving. I can't build any buildings, but at the moment, I don't feel particularly, like, inclined to rush out and make buildings and stuff like that. But I really need to move, and I need to move my character. My character can move too, because I've unlocked this speed mech. So he's going to go into this mine and fall down. And then I am thinking that I really want to go to the center hex. So the best place to go to the center hex. It doesn't really matter very much. I'm gonna just drop it here because you all seem to be a bit aggressive now to me after I had my taste for combat. So I'm just gonna drop him here. So that's my character, that's my one move. And I feel like maybe I want to stop making mechs. So I might grab this mech and move him together with my meeples to make something else, like oil, and make upgrades. So I'm actually gonna go and make myself some upgrades. And I think I'm only gonna take 2 of these guys with me. Because, yeah, I want a diverse range of things. And now I have my oil as well. I lost it because I left it here for some reason. But it doesn't matter. Anywho, so that's my very unexciting turn complete. I moved a little bit and I'm done.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
Alright, so I'm going to upgrade and bolster. So I'm going to get 2
Power.
power card. No,
Yeah, you need to pay money for it first.
yeah. Oh, so no, so I've done something with my mouse, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to pay money.
Money, yep.
So let's put that there. And then I'm going to get 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Jonk.
Oh yeah, because you have the special cards or resources thing.
No,
Your special character ability.
no, that's not what I'm using. Like,
No, I mean, what I mean is your faction ability is that you can spend these cards later as
I
resources.
appear to have picked them all up. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
You picked up the deck, right? Okay, I understand.
Right, there we go. I've got 2 now.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry. Right, and then I do have enough oil to upgrade, so I'm going to pay the 3 oil.
Mm-hmm.
2,
I'll do the third one.
3. Actually, I'm going to keep 1 oil.
Oh, because you only need 2?
Because I only need 2, because I'm going to pay a combat card.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
I'll put that away properly later.
Yeah. No worries.
And then I think I'm going to upgrade the move. I'm going to take the technology cube off move and plonk it on. It's hardest for me to get metal, I think, so I'm going to plonk it on there.
Okay. Cool.
That makes it a bit easier for me.
Yeah. Just to clarify, by the way, for people who are watching, Elaine doesn't have 3 combat cards left. She has 2. Now, the reason... And we have 1 less than we are displaying. The reason for that is because Tabletop Simulator gives us a 0 value combat card, which is basically there to kind of... when you go into combat, if you don't want to play a card, but you want to pretend like you've played a card, which is legitimately within the scope of the game, you get a 0 value combat card. So Elaine only has 2, Jon only has 4, etc., etc.
Yeah, and then I also get 3
Free money.
Okay, so
Yeah.
one, I'll take that one back.
I'll
Two.
copy a third one. There we go.
Oh, stop doing
I'm speeding up the game, right? It's legitimately a good thing to do.
Do you do this like in a real life?
Yeah, in real life, I'm like, I'm just gonna move your resources and.
No, I can't slap you virtually, but I can hit you from here.
How did you do the copy and paste thing?
Control C whilst you're hovering over anything you want to copy, and then Control V. I'm gonna wait for John to figure that out.
Yeah, it's totally not working for me, but it's fine.
It doesn't work for me either. I'll just
Are
let
you
it
on a
go.
Mac by any chance, John?
No, I'm not.
No.
on that.
Okay.
Oh, well.
You can also right-click on something and then copy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except I can't, weirdly. Maybe it's like you've got admin privileges or something.
Maybe that's the case.
That could be the case.
Yeah.
I don't
Games
see a-
Master.
I don't see a copy.
Yeah.
All right.
Am I up?
Whose turn is it?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, great. I think I'm going to have another fun move. This time I'm doing bolster, and I'm going to pay a coin over there, and I put my power up by 3, which is good because it was at 0.
Mhm.
And I am going to build... Oh no, sorry, I'm not doing that just yet. And then the bottom thing says I can pay a wood and make a building, which is exactly what I've been trying to do for ages. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pay a wood from the board, and I'm going to build this monument so I can start collecting popularity every time I bolster.
Yeah.
And I can build that anywhere where I have a worker.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
wanna in this game, one of our scoring bonuses is from hexes that have our buildings adjacent to each other. So you kind of want to plan it that way as well.
And was it one like a diagonal straight line or something? No.
No, they just have to be adjacent to each other.
So
I
I'm
think.
thinking about putting it just like far down here where nobody can get to me. Well,
Absolutely.
theoretically. Yeah. Okay. And so yeah, I paid my wood, and I also get 3 gold for because I don't know, because I made a building, and I'm done. But that was good.
Cool. All right. It is
Oh, I've been
my
promoted.
turn. Yeah, we're all getting promoted. Nice.
Wait, I get something because someone made a building. I think I can't remember. I did something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get a
Enlist.
popularity.
I get.
Oh,
So
yeah.
because you
Oh,
enlisted,
that's
you get a
nice.
popularity.
If I had a way to get food, I'd be enlisting.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I'm no
I mean, I
longer
guess
the
there's-
most
there's
popular.
food near me. I have no excuse. I've just been ignoring my food and my people. All right. Is it my turn?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do something fun. So I'm gonna activate my factory. I'm gonna put this down here.
Which
So that's gonna
costs you
cost
power.
me 1 power. So I'll go ahead and I had 6, so I got power to lose for the moment anyway.
Mhm.
So I'll push that over to 5. And now I get 2 popularity, which is nice because I was really unpopular, and now I'm sort of popular up here with the cool kids. And now I have this double move, which lets me move 1 unit twice.
Mhm.
So the unit I am going to move, if I look at the board real quickly, what is the most threatening thing? You don't have Riverwalk, do you, Efka? No, you
I don't have Riverwalk, but I have Lake Walk.
Right. But
better
you can't go
almost.
from lake to lake like I can. You can just go into lakes and out of lakes.
Yeah, and I can retreat to lakes as well.
Right. All right. So I'm going to, for my first move, I'm going to submerge and re-emerge over here. And my second one, I'm going to pop over here and do this encounter.
Okay. Well, that's the fun part. We get to see an encounter card, so...
Yeah. So here's the encounter card. I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
flip it over. So here's the cool thing. I got some bits underneath there. Here, let me make it flat.
Oh, no! Stop!
I just hit it. Follow me. All right. So my racial, like for my people, is normally you could only pick one of these 3 things, and I get to pick 2. So I'm going to read them out loud, and then I get 2 of them.
Mhm.
So the first one says, give the newly recruited soldier a lift to his new assignment. I get $2 and 1 popularity. Okay, that's kind of boring. Hire the soldier's family to work for you. Pay $2, gain a worker and any 2 resources. That's definitely not boring. And then I could throw the crestfallen family out of the house. I could pay 2 popularity to build a structure. Okay, so I get to pick 2 of these. And I think it's pretty obvious what I'm going to do. I'm going to first hire the soldier's family to work for me, and then I'm going to throw them out of the house.
Yep.
So the first thing I'm going to do is pay $2 to gain a worker and any 2 resources. So $2. I have $4 left. I get any 2 resources. I'll have to think about that for 1 minute. The worker, oh crap. The worker's way the heck over here. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. If anybody comes over and stomps on him, he'll run home.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You keep
weird.
telling yourself that.
It's fine. It's fine. And then I'm going to kick the family out of the house. Oh no, I get 2 resources still. I think I don't think they have to be the same, because they weren't the same last time when I got 5 resources. So
Any is any, right?
Yeah, it just said any. But unfortunately, those resources are going to be on that spot in the middle of nowhere. So I need to think about what resources am I going to spend really fast, like really soon. I guess I could pull the resources with me. I definitely want at least 1 oil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is tricky. I'm about to build a house. It costs me 3 wood to do that. When I produce the next time.
Wait, you're gonna build a house for free now?
Yeah, I know.
Are you still thinking about another house? Okay.
I'm thinking about another house. I'm sorry. This is complicated. This is definitely a lot of stuff going on here.
I get it. It's analysis paralysis.
A little bit. And I
Yeah.
try not to mess up here. So I'll just go with something. I've got dudes on oil and that. I think I will take an oil. There we go. Got 1 oil because I like to move. So boom, I have an oil now. And then the other thing I'm going to take, it's going to be. You know what? I'm not going to do the oil. I'm going to do 2 wood.
Oh, okay.
Take it back. It's going to be 2 wood. And that is my final decision because I said so. And then I'm going to kick the family out of the house. So what happens then? What was it again? I paid.
You lose 2 popularity, yeah.
Okay, so right back to where I started, but that's okay because that's part of the reason why I got this factory card is because I know that lots of the cool stuff on these encounters involve losing popularity. All right, so then I get to build a building for free, and it's going to be this mill, and this mill is going to go. So this mill is going to go on a spot, and it's going to stay there. Ooh. This is interesting. Do I want...
Oh, wait, does the mill also have to be on, like, where your character is?
Oh. That would be weird.
That would be really weird. Oh, man.
Oh, man, this is odd. It probably does, actually.
Yeah, let's find out what Jamie says. He'll probably, if he's nice, and I know he is, he'll probably let us know in chat.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I want the mill out there. All right, I'm going to be boring. I'm not going to build the extra building. I built the 2 wood. I'm just going to take the popularity. So I was at 3.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll go to 4. Sorry this got so complicated.
You're going to gain
take
2
extra
coins. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Take the
All right.
$2 back. Just because I really don't want... Well, actually, no, wait. Keep going back because the other monuments, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where they're at. And when I go over there... No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to build my monument in the middle of nowhere.
Right. This is your last take back seat.
This is it. I am at 1.
Are we doing take backsies about building monuments? Because I totally built mine in the wrong place.
Well, oh yeah, because of the end game scoring. Whatever. All right. I think I'm done.
Okay. Cool. Right. You lost your popularity? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm super unpopular again.
Right. Okay. I get to take my turn. My turn is producing, I think, or trading. No. Well, I could trade and then I immediately upgrade. It does cost me a coin, but yeah, no, I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna trade, and I'm gonna get a coin, and I'm gonna copy paste myself some oil tokens. There we go. So trading lets me get only two resources, but they can be any kind of resources. Which, I mean, I could have done that with production, and I would have gotten more. I would have gotten, like, an extra metal, and I could have even deployed more workers if I wanted to. But the point of that was that like I get to upgrade now rather than do production and then like because upgrading is the bottom action and I really want to upgrade. So I'm gonna take these free oil tokens. Oh, not my mech though. I want him there. His name's Fluffy. And I'm gonna uncover this production technology cube. And I think I'm gonna make upgrading cheaper. Because I want to start getting in on the upgrading action that everyone's getting. So that's my rather exciting turn. I don't get any coins because upgrading doesn't give me any coins. Pooh, and I'm done. Back to Elaine.
I feel like I'm going back and forth, like I'm on a Ferris wheel at the moment.
Hey Elaine, remember when we went on that Ferris wheel and then I started screaming at the top because I thought we were going to fall down?
You suddenly realised you were afraid of heights at the top of the Ferris wheel.
It was the worst Ferris wheel in the world. It was just like creaking and it literally felt like we were about to fall down. It wasn't
Sounds like it is
fun.
job.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move again.
Yeah.
See.
Where are we moving to, Elaine?
Yeah, I've been desperately trying to think of this while everyone else has been having their go. Right, I'm going to use the tunnel to go through here with my mech. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Take a dude with me. So that's one.
Just one dude, yeah?
Just one dude. Yeah, one dude's going to stay there.
Okay.
See, I was going to move my character back to get that. To try and get one of the encounters, but now that.
So you can. So if you move your character to here, which you can.
I can't. Oh no, I can, but yeah. I wanted to get the encounter that Jon just got. So.
But you can get this one right here.
No, that's gone. Oh no, it hasn't. No, it's still red. Okay.
Unless it wasn't supposed to be there.
I feel like it wasn't there.
I feel like you might have taken it in the previous game, but I could be wrong. Because I tried to go for it and then I realised I couldn't. And I know that you've been on that tile, but I guess maybe you didn't take your character there though.
I think she was there with a mech.
Maybe.
Okay,
well, I tell you what. Then I'll go there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's two, and then.
Oh my god. So board gaming at home in chat is saying my son tried to take back after we packed a game away the other day to claim second instead of third place.
Okay.
It's just the best thing ever.
And then third move is to move the worker there to the iron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's it. I can't.
No, you don't have enough wood, certainly. Yeah.
I don't. No,
Yeah.
I don't. That's
Right.
it.
Okay, Jon won.
That was unexciting.
Jon won. I had a whole good run of turns where I knew what I was doing, and now I'm a bit more kind of, I need some focus again. I've got some metal, so I could head towards building a mech, but that's going to require 2 more. I'd really like to enlist to sort of, because I'm clearly going to be building some more buildings, and I'd almost like to profit off of that, but that would require 3 food, and I could only realistically get 2 food from 1 trade action, and I don't have any. So, I might. Yeah, and I was thinking of moving, but then that kind of, that's kind of giving up the enlist action for a while. But yeah, okay. So I've got a neighbor now. So to start a war, not that I'm really planning to. I need to take a mech.
Oh, you can move your character there if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I probably don't. I think I'll just do a move. It just feels a bit anticlimactic, and I can move 3 things. I'm going to be moving my character towards the encounter because I've been looking to pick up that encounter for ages. And then I'm going to take my mech here across to the this wood one.
Yeah.
I don't know why though necessarily.
Taking the worker with him.
No, I need to keep building metal. So I'm kind of not really sure what to do with the
Well,
third
you also
thing.
wanted to get wood, I remember, for building buildings or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Oh, but no, it's really cheap for you, and you already have
yeah,
like no, you don't need to. Yeah.
yeah. So I might, but then I'm not really using my move action all that usefully.
Well, you can think about maybe moving your mech towards a different worker, so you can later pick that worker up and move him somewhere where you want that worker to be, or just move that worker maybe. So do you want to make oil or meeples? You know, that's the question, really.
Yeah, well, I think I want to move my mech here.
Okay. You
And
can just move the worker. So do you want to make somewhere as well? Yeah.
yeah, I might move the worker to the metal one, and then I can do some more. Yeah, build some more mechs. Because then I can. So if I have 2 workers on a hex, I can produce 2 metal in a turn.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So how many moves did you make there? Oh, you can make 3, right? So you moved your
I-
character, your worker, and your mech, right?
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
done.
Oh.
So now I have my encounters. So I'm taking the token off the board, and I'm taking a card off there,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna sort of put it on the board here so people
That's
can see
cool.
it. And I'm flipping it. Okay, so it says, steer the disoriented mech through the fog with your lantern. Gain 2 oil and 1 popularity.
Whoa! I just noticed the artwork. That's so cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Oh wow,
That's
yeah.
very cool.
Pay the stranded man for his mech. Pay 4 to deploy 1 mech. Oh, that's kind of cool. Until the mech comes close enough for you to rob it. Pay 2 popularity to gain 2 bucks and 2 resources. Well, I don't really need resources that badly. Nonsense. And I definitely don't need money. And I definitely don't want to lose any more popularity. Gaining 2 oil and 1 popularity is okay, but oil is really only good for upgrading, and I've done...
You have plenty of coins. You can definitely get that mech if you want to.
Yeah, so I think I'll go for the mech.
I would totally do that.
Yeah, so would I.
Woo! That's a really
Okay,
good
I'm
deal.
glad we're in
Especially
agreement.
well, considering the ability, I mean, the
Yeah.
abilities are good. Like,
It was
none of
4,
mech's
right?
good, but yeah.
2, 3, 4, and then I need to pick my mech. So my options are underpass, move between any mountain I control and any tunnel.
So mountains become adjacent, yeah.
Disarm, before combat on a territory with a tunnel, opponent gets -2, and speed lets you do 1 plus hex per movement. Speed is always exciting. I remember when we did a practice game, my second mech was speed. But the mountain moving to a tunnel is tempting. But I think I'm going to be building a tunnel, my own tunnel soon anyway, and that will connect you to any tunnel, correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine.
So I think I'll do speed.
Yeah, the mine.
Of course, yeah, of course.
The mine, yeah. So I'm gonna.
Got that.
It's gonna be where your character is. This
Okay,
new mech.
great. Oh, it just, yeah. Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, it's no, riding on his back, please.
Wow. That's
uh,
impressive.
okay, wicked. So I'm done. John's go.
Man, physics. Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm going to be producing. So go over here. Cost me a power, so gonna have to keep that in mind as I start chewing through my power lead. It's now gone, and I get to produce on 3 hexes. So it's going to be the 3 that are kind of close to my Becky do. I'm going to get an oil, a wood, and a stone. So I'll go ahead and grab those. And where am I? I still have no food, so that's going to end my turn. I'll put these things down, but that's all I do.
Okay, cool. What am I doing? I have no idea. Oh, I know. This is gonna be cool. I get to move. Right. So first of all, I'm gonna move this mech. Oh, guys, we're gonna have to. Just 1 second. We're gonna have to do some reloading of the map because Tabletop Simulator has gone all memory hog on me. So I've just saved our game state, and I'm gonna reload it, and that should, in theory, make things better. So just bear with me. I know now it just looks like a swirly stairway of some sort. But yeah, see? Things are smooth now. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
back.
So I was going to move my mech here to where these workers are. But I'm not sure that's a legal move, actually, because I don't have, like, river walking. I only have, like, +1 movement per hex, which is a bit sad. And I can only move 2 things. And I really... Oh, that's really annoying. I can't pick up these workers with this mech. So that's a bit poo-poo. What's my river walk ability, just out of curiosity? Oh, I couldn't move into there anyway. So, I really don't want to start moving these workers closer to Jon. That would
I
be...
don't see the problem.
No, yeah, I do see the problem, though. That would not be good. How do I do this? There has to be a good way of doing this. So, this guy is in a mine. So, he could do something fancy like go to here and then go to here. Because through the mine I can get here and then I can get here. And the next turn I can go there and there. So yeah, so that's my mech movement right there. And I'm going to move my character into the center. And I get some dibs now on these wonderful cards. So we're going to have a look at what's actually in this deck. Search, private. Oh, okay.
There's some interesting stuff in there. I didn't want to take too long. There's definitely one other one that I was thinking might be good, but I think ultimately I'm glad I went for the popularity.
Wow, this is weird. It's showing me the deck, but in like the private search is actually quite bizarre. Like,
yeah, it's kind of sideways, right?
it's not sideways. It just kind of zooms into the card way bigger than I want it to be, and I can't see what it is. So I'm gonna do a public search. So please don't look. So we can have a look. Oh, I'm just gonna draw a hidden area. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. I'm gonna take this. Draw a hidden area over here. There we go. And now me and the viewers can have a look at what's in this deck. Wow, these cards are kind of cool.
Yeah, it's hard to pick one.
Yeah, it really is. Whoa! Yeah. Wow, this goes really nicely with my game plan. But also, this kind of helps me be better at the things I'm not very good at. Wow, which one do I choose? So, what do I need more? This is kind of... Whew, this is difficult. Right, I think this might be wrong, but I'm going to go for this one. So, let me just put these cards back into a deck.
Hey, Efka.
Yeah?
I hate to say it, but we're starting to get buffering problems with the stream again.
Oh, no. Yeah, it seems to be, oddly enough, like about the same number of time passed since the previous stream, and
It's like an hour.
is it?
Yeah. It's not
YouTube.
YouTube.
It's not.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I don't really know what to do about that.
Well, my feeling is we just play it through, and I mean, because you said it wasn't buffering and dumb when people got to watch it later, right?
Yeah, like people that later watched it on YouTube could watch it completely fine. But yeah, I see. I have those same buffering issues actually. I can see that
when you
now
look
that
at the
that's
stream.
happening.
So it probably makes sense to play through.
Yeah.
Even though it's really not great for the people watching right now.
No, it's not great for people watching right now. But
we need to figure out why that's going on. Maybe we can research that or something. I don't know.
It's never used to be a problem for me. Like because we did regular streaming before on like Twitch and stuff like that. So maybe it's something to do with YouTube, and yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about that. We're likely to just if people can hear us. Also, Jon, you seem to be getting really high ping, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but never mind.
Which Jon?
Jon 2. So I think what
Yeah.
we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep on playing, and hopefully the stream reasserts itself. And maybe that's not great for the viewers, but we're gonna finish this game so when the VOD actually comes out, you can just watch it like as it's done. So maybe it's
Right.
not ideal for people who want to watch this on stream, but we apologize. What can we say? But we just kind of, I think, want to finish this game, and so that's what we're likely just going to do.
Yep, I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. Sorry about that, live people.
Yeah.
Live people.
In
Live
fact,
people versus the dead people. The dead people watching, I'm not sorry to them at all.
In fact, do you think it would make sense to end the stream here, and then people don't have to agonize themselves, and I can just do a local recording, and we can put up part 3 as a separate video?
No, I think just play through. Just make it unlisted, maybe.
Um,
That way, it's one video.
no, see, that's the thing. I can't do that. It's gonna come up for people as like we're streaming live, and then they're gonna go on and they're gonna suffer through buffering issues and stuff like that. So we split it up into part 2 and part 3, but like they're gonna come out at the same time.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as the
Yeah,
recording
yeah.
is good, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want people to be like watching it and going,
Yeah.
this is awful. I can't,
Exactly. So
Good point.
basically, I'm gonna repeat this on chat, but people who are watching, what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish playing this game actually and record it locally, and then put up part 3 on YouTube, and part 2 is over now. Thank you guys for watching live, and tune in to part 3, which is going to be up really soon. It's going to be up tomorrow. I hope you're all excited about that. I'm really excited about finishing this game. It should be pretty cool. It lets us take a break as well. So once again, thank you, Jamie, for being on chat. Thank you, Ricky Royal. Thank you, Board Game at Home, and all the ones that participated. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. And part 3, you can watch it on YouTube tomorrow. Gonna be there, and
Or right now, if you're watching it from the future.
yeah. Or right now if you're
Look
watching it
somewhere
in
on
the
the
future.
screen or something.
Yeah, somewhere on the
Cool.
screen. So, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Bye, thanks.
Bye, thank you for watching.
Yeah.